This young guy tried to peek at the beautiful girl changing clothes inside the car through the rearview mirror, but unexpectedly, the car just wouldn't let him see. So he pulled hard on the mirror, but no matter how hard he tried, it wouldn't move. Just then, the mirror returned to normal, and Emma finished changing and walked out. As Emma searched for her car keys, the car door suddenly swung toward her, and her head went straight into a hat. After finally crawling out of the car, she accidentally bumped into the champion racer Mac, who was signing autographs nearby. He thought she was his fan, so he casually signed his name on her helmet and joked that if he had such an ugly car, he would also wear a helmet when going out. Those words made the Beetle extremely angry. It glanced at Mac's car, then, without hesitation, drove straight toward it. It stretched out its side mirror and scraped Mac's car from front to back. This shocked both of them. Mac became furious, while the crowd around them started cheering them and urging them to race each other. Emma wanted to leave the scene, but unexpectedly, the Beetle rolled up its windows by itself and directly brought her to the starting line. It even sprayed windshield washer fluid into Mac's face. Everything was ready. As soon as the signal was given, the Beetle went into full automatic mode. "I'll handle the driving, you just scream." Trying to shift gears? Impossible. Stepping on the brakes had no effect at all. Mac glanced into his rearview mirror and thought he had already left the Beetle far behind. He was feeling proud of himself, but when he turned around, the Beetle was suddenly right beside him. Furious, Mac lost control of the steering wheel for a moment and slammed into the Beetle, sending it spinning 3,600 degrees before crashing onto the roadside. How could Emma tolerate that? She became furious, pulled down her helmet, shifted gears, and the electric current instantly filled the Beetle with power. Mac stayed far ahead the entire way, and his speedometer was almost maxed out. Just when he thought victory was guaranteed, he looked back and saw something unbelievable. The Beetle was driving in reverse. Mac tried to smash the Beetle away again, but this time the Beetle suddenly stood upright. Even Mac's hair stood on end from shock. Then the Beetle performed another 3,600-degree spin, regained balance, and continued racing. Soon they reached the finish line. Mac forced Emma's car toward the edge. Suddenly, a guardrail appeared ahead, frightening Emma so much that she covered her eyes. Then came another jaw-dropping move. The Beetle drove directly onto the guardrail. At that moment, the tires seemed completely unnecessary. It flew off the railing and somehow won the race. Everyone was stunned. The Beetle had actually defeated the racing champion. Emma was overjoyed and decided to give the Beetle a full upgrade and makeover. She even gave it a bubble bath, and it shook off the water just like a husky dog. When she polished it, the Beetle acted ticklish. She took it to watch car movies, and it became so scared that it closed its eyes, just like when you watch a horror movie and want to look but don't dare. One day, Mac came to find Emma. He still held a grudge over losing the race and said the Beetle was too ugly, so he invited her to experience his sports car instead. During the test drive, Emma fell in love with the sports car. After returning, Mac demanded another race. He said if he won, the Beetle would belong to him again, but if he lost, the sports car would belong to Emma. Emma was quickly tempted by the offer, and the Beetle saw everything clearly.